This is something that should show us another example of what we call sound Bible interpretation. If you're going to interpret the Bible, there are several rules you want to keep in mind. We talk about context, keeping it where it's supposed to be. If this were only in Deuteronomy 19:15, then we may not apply that during the church age. But it was repeated by Jesus in Matthew 18, specifically given to the church, if you read the context. Now, this is going to be a hard pill to swallow if you haven't heard this before. Not everything Jesus said is for you. You understand that? There are things that Jesus said that were for Pharisees 2,000 years ago. Now, there are principles that in what He said that we can apply. But there are certain things that He said that were directly toward it. There were also things that He said toward His disciples that were temporary. For example, you remember when Jesus said, don't take anything with you. Just go with nothing and go out and do this and that. Later on then, before He went to the cross, Luke 21, He said, you remember when I said don't take anything with you? Times is a-changing. Go get a sword. And so we're taught to have weapons for self-defense by Jesus before He went to the cross. You won't hear that preached in most churches because they don't want to offend the gun control freaks. And so if you read one part where Jesus is teaching His disciples something specifically for that time, then you apply it to your life, you'll do what Origen did. Origen, who didn't take context seriously, didn't rightly divide the word of truth, read where Jesus said something about if something causes you sin, cut it off. He had a problem with lust, so he castrated himself. Suffered physical pain immensely over that and destroyed his anatomy. That's the kind of crazy stuff you get into when you don't rightly divide the word of truth. Here's another rule. Old Testament commandments must be confirmed by New Testament authors. If you read a commandment in the Old Testament, like not weaving two threads together, let me tell you, the queer rights people, gay rights people, they love to bring this kind of thing up. Because the Bible says, man shall not lie with man as woman is an abomination. In the same book, in another place, it says not to mix threads together. Well, it was God teaching His people they're a peculiar people and they're not to be mixed with anyone who's not a Jew, but that's under the law. Now we're not under the law, we're in the dispensation of grace, or the dispensation of the church.